I've come to love Riot Games. For the last 11 years, they have made many games and expanded their reach internationally. They made League of Legends one of the most influential games in the past decade for the professional scene. They made characters ranging from a buff-ass man to a sexy assassin girl to a freaking cat with a book. They even turned Sonic into an armadillo, painted him in yellow, and called him Rammus. I want to figure out how many G's you take when a full speed Rammus runs into you, so... Clearly, I spend too much time playing this game, and to make sure there aren't any confusions, my grades have definitely taken a beating as a result. Like God, when my physics teacher told me that we had to make a project on physics stuff we learned throughout the year, I really thought, man, wouldn't it be cool if I made a video on a video game that I played and pretend I knew how physics work? Yeah, I know, stupid, but it's too late and you're watching this video. Now, unlike me, 99% of you are hardworking students that study all day long. I admire you, mostly for your grades because mine sucks. But since you most likely don't play League of Legends, I must explain that Rammus can go very, very fast when he uses one of his in-game abilities. He rolls into a ball and moves around at this speed. I'm going to figure out how many Gs you take when you get hit by one of these things. Now, to actually figure out how many Gs you take when one of these things hit you, I actually have to figure out his max speed. I can do this by dividing distance by time. Easy stuff. The only part is how I have to measure the distance. According to Reddit user derpderp3200, the square map is about 16,000 units long and wide, but knowing that is not enough, as we have to convert units into meters. In order to do that, I'll use another champion named Timo, who is actually about 100 units tall and wide. So if we divide 16,000 by 100, we would get 160. That means 160 of these little rats can fit on the side of this stupid map. An average Timo is about 0.813 meters wide. So multiplying 160 by 0.813 finds us 130 meters for each side of the map. We will use the diagonal mid lane for the track on which Rammus will roll on, meaning that we have to use the Pythagorean theorem. So 130 squared plus 130 squared equals 33,800 meters squared. We take the square root of this, and that gets us 183.85 meters. Yo, future Aaron here. Rammus is actually too slow to go the full 180 meters, so we're gonna just have him go about halfway, 91.93 meters. Okay, let's go! So in order to use this ability, you just press Q. As you can see here, he's accelerating. In 3.3 seconds, he will have reached the halfway mark. We can use this to calculate his acceleration, which is going to be 16.88 meters per second squared. This means by the end of this 3.2 run, Rammus' speed will be 55.7 meters per second. So in order to figure out how many Gs a person takes when this thing runs into them, we must figure out the acceleration they experience when they actually get hit. We have to use the law of conservation of momentum. To use that, we have to get Rammus' mass and a man's mass. Rammus is about 31.75 kg. An average man is about 62 kg, conveniently about twice as much mass. Using that, we multiply Rammus' mass with his speed to get a momentum of 1,768.48 kilograms meters per second. When he comes into contact with a man, Rammus comes to a full stop. So the target should theoretically experience an impulse equal to Rammus' momentum. Let's assume the collision took place in 0.1 seconds. So 1768 equals 0.1 times 62 times the acceleration, and then A would equal to 285 meters per second squared. That is about 29.08 Gs, and a car crash is 30 Gs. Banger. Today I prove video games does cause violence. Cool. We have successfully calculated how many Gs you take when you get hit by Rammus. Now, for the second part of this video, I want to find out how many rotations he makes per second. I originally had another idea for this video, but I kind of forgot what that is. All I remember was that I respectfully emailed Riot Games to find out how many rotations he made per second. I waited. I patiently waited. I waited for the email, and no shot, they actually emailed back. So 20 rotations per second. Okay, let's see if that's true. His radius is 0.46 meters. His circumference would then be 2.89 meters. And with 20 rotations per second and him traveling 3.3 seconds, we would get 190.75 meters. Yo, wasn't the length we had him travel earlier only like 90 something meters?
What the heck? Riot Games lied to me!
In conclusion, Riot Games is a bad lying company. Rammus can hit you like a car, and I still need help with this addiction. Seriously, I'm screwed for the AP test. Please help. Please, I'm begging.